1, 2.
If you need an education for the road that lies ahead, and you want to run life's race like a Kentucky thoroughbred, or much more opportunity, come to Morehead State, and you'll be flying like an eagle when you spread your wings to soar. Morehead State, much more.
This is the brand new home for the Kentucky Center for Traditional Music. We're so very excited about the beautiful facility and what it will mean for our students here at Morehead State University. The center is so unique for a college campus. It is remarkably well suited to house not only the academic program, but our archives, and is a wonderful base for our outreach activities and the classroom to community aspect of the center. Matter of fact, this is the only traditional music building at a school of higher education I know of. We're standing in the lobby here at the new home for the Kentucky Center for Traditional Music. I love for people to walk through the doors and see the instruments on the wall and the pictures, photographs of people who have been important in traditional music right here from this region and from the Commonwealth of Kentucky. It gives a visual image of the fact that we're all part of something. We're part of something that has spanned generations and generations to come. This is important because our tradition is a living tradition. Even though we're studying it, we're not studying it under glass only. We're not only studying the way it was 75, 100 years ago or however many years ago. We're studying the current state of traditional music as well. I just love it that there's the aspect of creativity. My father used to say the most consistent thing about tradition is change. And the creative aspect is very important here at the Kentucky Center for Traditional Music.
We're excited to be here in our archive workroom. We have a proper space now for transferring our digital files, working with audio, video, and a nice mastering suite to properly edit these files, and also working with pictures and documents in our traditional music archives. We have collections from folks like Keith Whitley and Ricky Skaggs from Elliott and Lawrence County, and even folks who taught Ricky Skaggs how to play, like Sanford Kelly from Morgan County. Molly O'Day's family generously gave us a nice collection of photographs and recordings from the great Pike County artists, and as well as Banjer Bill Cornett, who is a former House of Representative member for the Kentucky legislature, and a lot of wonderful recordings for you to go through here at the Kentucky Center for Traditional Music.
We're standing here in the main hallway of the Kentucky Center for Traditional Music. The hallways, of course, are just lined with many of these historic photographs and photographs of current musicians too. I love seeing the students walking down the hall carrying their instruments, fiddles, banjos, mandolins, guitars, basses sometimes, coming to class, coming to study with our instructors, coming to study in the history classes, in the classes about theory in traditional music. Jesse, what will students learn when they're taking part in some of these classes, when they enroll? What are they going to learn about the studio?
A lot of the concepts for modern recording, pre-production, production, post-production, all those key elements. Working in a studio environment with studio musicians, writing charts and reading charts in class, and being prepared for the modern studio.
Well, as you can see, this room is not quite finished. We expect to be completely finished and ready to roll by the end of October 2012. But there are going to be omnifuser panels in these spaces on the walls and the panels in the ceiling. There's a little bit of sound treatment yet to do, both in the control room, in the live room, in the ISO booth, and the gear's on its way. The whole thing should be wired and ready to go by the end of October. Friends, thank you so much for joining us for this special tour of the new home for the Kentucky Center for Traditional Music here at Morehead State University. Hope you'll come by for a tour in person. We'll take you around the building. We'd love to show it to you. And we definitely want you to come for the special ribbon cutting ceremony that's going to be held Thursday, the 20th of September, 1 p.m. Come join us.